out through the hard way. Y'all make sure y'all go like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good live from 85. We back at it again. Man, realest one on the net, boss talk of business. Go ahead and like the video, man. Share the video. Everything on here is alleged, nothing is proven. So don't run with this and just go and spread a false narrative. So what's up with it, bro? I'm hearing a lot of folks commenting, talking about what's going on with Young Dolph, whatever, right? So the new information that came in, the car was found. So I got a lot of people that I ride with from Memphis, you feel me, that always send me stuff, and I said I wasn't gonna talk about this situation. So I'm gonna do a little bit, but not too much, you feel me? So the car was found in Orange Mound. That's what they telling me. The house where it was found is an abandoned house. Nobody stays there. It's like a trap house, you feel me? So don't nobody stay there. So as everybody know, man, pretty much, it's gonna be DNA, physical evidence, all type of stuff probably in the car. But that's neither here nor there. This is what everybody in the M and most folks are gossiping about. Like I say now, I'm not gonna put nobody out there. Everything is alleged. But it's certain individuals, right, that I'm hearing that got paper route empire chains a couple weeks ago. Allegedly. Allegedly now. This is what's being told, allegedly. And where the car was found, the same person, allegedly, got videos, they shot there and all that. And like I say, it's you see the title, right? Backdoor, then it got a question mark. Now, allegedly, that's what it's seeming like, you feel me? Because if they found a car that was involved in such a high profile case, right? And then what's up with it, Leia? And then the person where it's found, like I say, in they profile pictures and all that, you can see the paper route chains and all that. And a couple of them, because it wasn't just him by this, it wasn't just one person's couple people. But either way, like I say, these people supposedly got paper route empire chains a couple weeks ago. And then all of a sudden, this right here happens, you feel me? So in other blogs, right, they're talking about other high name artists, and they bring them in the mix or whatever. I'm not here for that. I'm not gonna bring nobody name in it. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't, and we'll leave it like that. But this right here looks like a this right here looks like a hit. It is what it is. This seems like a very planned out, meticulous hit, man. It doesn't seem like nothing that was a spur of the moment thing. It seemed like something that was planned, that was put into motion, that people closest, like I tell y'all, man. Nobody can, people so quick to yell out conspiracy this, conspiracy that, and this, that, and the third. Empire, all their artists passed. Now, true enough, all their artists passed. But man, let me tell y'all something. Everything's not a conspiracy though, man. Please stop with that, y'all. Everything ain't a conspiracy. It ain't. Some things are really easy and just as simple to figure out. And all you gotta do is just look at it, figure it out, and go on about your business. That's all you gotta do. So why are people acting crazy about certain things they know? You feel me? I don't understand it. The only way somebody can get the drop on you like that is if it's from the inside. I said this in video, man. I said this in the first and only video I made about this situation. And I even went live with a homeboy of mine on Instagram, and we talked about it for a little bit. And I told him the same thing. This before any of this was even known. I'm like, bro, it's always a snitch in the camp. It's always a person in the camp that want what you got. It's always a hater. It's always all it takes is one person. That's all it takes. That's all it takes, bro. And in this day and age, people want fame really before they want money. And that's the truth. and people will do something for a quick game and lose. Then I don't know if anybody watched my first video I made about this situation, but I said in the end of the video, I said I ain't gonna say too much, and people will come back and watch it. But all this finna do is just throw a lot of black men lives away. And what didn't happen? You got people passing at the news ain't even talking about. Blogs get on here and tell you about, well, this house got hit up, this house. Y'all, it's a lot more happening, and people really are losing lives over this. You feel me? It ain't no joke. Things are really happening behind this, and it's a lot more than what blogs and people reporting. You feel me? And it ain't my place to say nothing about that. You feel me? I'm just here to tell y'all, the news or whatever. But this whole situation, like I say, this ain't gonna do nothing but it's finna throw away a lot of black men. You finna have a lot of dudes go and not want to face that time that they finna throw on them. They finna implicate a lot of more people, and it just finna lead to more risk. And this is something that police and FBI would ever been just dreaming of, because it's already been lock a rapper up season. It's already been Rico season for rappers. All that. So this right here happening is just, it's like, well, man, y'all just helping us. That's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate it. Also, they told me, like I say, people up there, they told me that it's a lot of people calling that hotline wanting to get that 500,000 that Dolph wife put up. You feel me? People want that money, and if you think that folks ain't finna tell and try to get 500 million, you have lost your mind, man. For real, for real, you have lost your mind. And quote me on this: the hardest gangster in the hood right now is probably looking for them dudes and ready to get that 500 stacks. He want to bring them right to a door and be like, "Hey, do you got it? I got him in the trunk right now. Do you got it? All right, well, hey, do what you want. I just want the money." That's how serious people taking it. I'm telling you. What they say, they know 10 people personally that they know them called already. I'm like, man, hey, 500,000 though, man. Think about that though. I ain't no snitch, you feel me? I ain't no snitch. But let me tell you though, that don't mean I won't probably, hey man, hey bro, you a civilian, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. You do what you want to do with it, but if you get something, man, throw me something, cause I'm letting you know something. You feel me? I just ain't want to tell the police. They gonna find ways to go around that. I'm telling you, they gonna find ways to go around that. That's how people seen it, man. Want 500,000, you might as well say 1 million, cause 500,000 is a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. Think about this. The working man, the average working man only makes 12,000 a year. Real talk, 12,000 a year. If you making 200 or 300, that's what 12, that's 12,000 a year. After taxes. So come on, 500,000. Man, they blowing that hotline up, man. That's why. That's why I told y'all it's gonna be an easy case. They're gonna be an open shut case. People want their money. A lot of folks didn't know how much love this man really had. You feel me? And hey, people are hurting behind that. It took a lot of food out of a lot of people's mouths. It slowed down a lot of businesses. It slowed down a lot of stuff, man. It turns out Dolph had their hands in everything. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't think she's joking about the 500 raise neither. I think if somebody really legit come up with something and really let her know, I believe she really will. Hey, right, Lil. It'll be solved by Monday. You ain't lying. They be honest with you. They already got it solved. They just finna go grab something to eat and they'll do the paperwork and everything later. They already got it solved. Yep. Quote me on this. They will make an episode of First 48 on this. And it would be the highest rated episode. Quote me on that. That's what they gonna do. I would. Because you believe this, they gonna have that song. They gonna have that song, man. Cause you might what? It's been 48, so the time has expired. But they already in the call. You might well say they done called them, man. Like you catch the car, somebody did it in, man. You know they left something in there. Yeah, I seen it. They said she was on the case. I seen it. That's why I said they gonna have this episode. It's gonna be the highest rated episode, and they gonna solve it. There ain't no doubt about it. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking about, y'all. Like, this, not to be doing too much on here. This is what I'm thinking about. Like, what will come out when they go to interview the people like that did it? Like, why and who and what? You know, them questions. Like, that what I'm thinking about. Like, man, what will they say? You feel me? I.e., for example, Lil Boosie, Marlo Mike, you know, but he went back and said, you know, that he was lying or whatever, but still, I'm just saying, you know, what would they say? Oh, yeah, she ain't playing. Man, shit. What's understood ain't even gotta be explained. Like, in my time in doing these blogs, y'all, this some real talk. I've did a lot of RP videos. I've done a lot of videos about rappers passing or whatever. this is this is some of the quickest to get back in retaliation and consequences that came from dealing with a rapper that I've ever seen. Besides Tupac. Because I remember when that happened too. That was quick retaliation. But this is the quickest I've ever seen. Y'all, it's always the person closest to you. I got a story on here, y'all. I got so many videos, but I got a story on here and I'm telling y'all about the time when my best friend set me up, and it hurt me. That's what they're alleging. They're alleging that one of them got hit. That, okay, they say that Dolph had somebody in the car with him. I don't know if it's a bodyguard or whatever, but they returned fire, and that he allegedly struck one of them, and people were saying that they need to check the hospitals or whatever to see if somebody went to the hospital and all that, but that ain't gonna happen, man. Something like that happen, you'll go to the hood, though. I ain't gonna do nothing like that. But yeah, that's what they saying. But if they got the car, then I'm pretty sure they got blood in the car. And if it's blood in the car, that DNA right there. And Pete, I seen somebody comment and say, man, you can't get DNA like that. They don't just have your DNA laying around. Are you crazy? Yeah, they do. Are you crazy? Everybody was born, right? Everybody went through a hospital. I bet they know your blood type. So what makes you think they don't? Man, come on now. Yeah, my best friend. I spent the night at his house. We've done a lot of stuff together. A couple weeks before that, I had got on the nigga head over him, and he wound up setting me up. That's why I said, y'all, it don't come from the people that don't know you. It come from the people that know you the best. You can't trust nothing out here. Yeah, that's about how I heard it too. Yeah, I about heard it the same way. But It's about unbelievable, man. It's just unbelievable if that happened, cause you just don't. I don't know, man. But that's like the third attempt though on him, so I don't know. Sometimes I be wondering to myself, y'all just on some real stuff, talking to y'all. You feel me? I be wondering what did these dudes do to have these dudes so mad at them? You feel me? Like with honeycomb braids, I did a video on him, and I was like, man, what he do to make these dudes so mad that this end up happening to your family? Somebody take it that far, or what he do to have 3 attempts on him? You feel me? Like I don't know, man. I just don't feel like nothing. If you personally ain't done nothing to my kids, I don't feel like it's nothing, or my mama or daddy. I don't feel like it's nothing that's gonna have me that angry. Especially if I already got money, you feel me? But see now I'm delving in too much. Let's pull it back. You feel me? Let's pull it back. But nah, I couldn't I just don't see myself doing that. I don't. And obviously, he did. If he feel that free to walk around, it wasn't nothing. He obviously didn't feel no animosity toward nobody. It had to been some snake in the grass stuff. You know how people just smile in your face, and when you leave, they talk about you to the next person or whatever, or you've got a true friend or not. If they somewhere and somebody start talking about you, and then they come back and tell you somebody was talking about you, and you ask them what you say. Oh well, I just let them talk. You know what I mean? They ain't your friend. Ain't no real friend gonna let nobody sit there and talk about you. It's not gonna happen. So it could be some of that type stuff. You never know, man. You never know. But I don't put nothing past nobody. Me personally, I don't put nothing past nobody. I don't, man. I know that. Even women, I know that it can change just like that. You feel me? I've been through some stuff that motherfuckers will fold and break and cry, might even take themselves out over. You feel me? But what don't break you make you. You feel me? And I feel like I'm a made dude, so that could be what people probably feel toward him. Like you say, jealousy, animosity. When a person walk around and not worrying about nothing, don't need no handout. I hear doing good, giving money away, giving turkeys, doing give bags, all this charitable stuff. Somebody might frown upon that. You feel me? They might, he think he doing it. He think he feel too good. People only I can't do that though. That's it. Only we do that. If y'all want some truth, I'm just gonna be honest. We the only race to do that. We the only race that holler we don't need no man. All that, we the only one to do that. We gonna tear us down before anybody else do. People don't like to hear that, but that's the truth. No matter how you feel about it, that's the truth. We gonna tear us down before anybody do. Because I ain't as gangster as everybody is. Ain't nobody went slap Zimmerman. Ain't no Rittenhouse gonna walk around here like a gangster. He gonna be in the office. Might be our next president in the future. Who knows? That's the world we live in now. That dude might be our next president. Just be two body that you know he did. Ain't trying to hide. Marching with a rifle that was stole. Man, ain't that crazy? If I said all that and then put black at the end of it, man, y'all know what it'd be. You know what it'd be. Yeah, they going to jail for that, man. They going to jail for that. Whoever did it. Cause like I say, what I was saying earlier about these guys, cause like I said, I ain't say no names, nothing like that. It's all alleged. It's all alleged. Because with the way this world set up, you never know what might turn out to be true. I mean, you never know. You never know. I didn't want to believe he paid when I first heard it. But it's gonna be even messed up if it was, close to him, if it came from people that's close to him. But ain't that how it always go though? Ain't that how it always go? Hey, have you ever heard of Luke getting set up, a 2 Live Crew? Have you ever heard of him doing any altercations? Wanna know why? Because all he did was stay around women. Been tell you, man, women are probably more solid than any other person that you want to be around. You feel me? Gangster, killer, thief, just a good solid woman to do it. Yeah. Say this, the car quick with 3 miles from the cookie shop. Man, they gonna tell on each other if, like I say, if something hit the fan. Cause y'all gotta remember, man, telling is cool now. As much as we might talk about it or whatever, it is cool now. It is acceptable. Like, man, why my camera so close? It's acceptable now. People do it on foot. It's the norm. They don't mind going to tell on somebody. Cause when you get out, people gonna still rock with you like ain't nothing happened. They gonna still rock with you. I see it out here every day. Every day. Dude rolling with folks and dude name and paperwork and people just look over it. He ain't do it to me. Okay. Oh yeah, they gonna get in that cold room. Turn up the air on you. Starve you. Once you see them eat the chicken, somebody somebody spilled it. Once they get the Popeyes in them or the KFC, it's over with. I'm told. Or a good Pepsi. That's what I seen on First 48. They get a good Pepsi and some good chicken in them, boy. They done told good, damn. I seen one dude keep it G though. He drunk a Pepsi and wouldn't tell him nothing. He didn't say nothing and he got out. They had to let him go. And he did it, but they had to let him go. Sometimes you gotta learn to keep your mouth just shh. It's the easiest thing to do, but it's the hardest thing to do for some people. They just can't. They just can't do that. It's so hard for some people to do that. I don't know why. It's simple for me. And it's in my business to talk, but I can easily go. And then get back to it. If I gotta be quiet, I'm gonna be quiet. Because that's in your best interest. You don't want nothing to be used against you anyway. But folks will post up the evidence, you feel me? They post it up. They put, man, ain't that crazy? A person to do a video in a car, flash the Glock with my name engraved on it, my initials, and then go do a crime with some of the clothes and the car that's on that I did a video in or whatever. and then and then check this out, and then have the nerve to holler. Somebody told on me. Oh man, what dude say on the barbershop? It vexes me. It vexes me to just to. I have no comeback for it. I have no comeback for it. What can I say back to that? Dude, you look a police in the face. I ain't never seen that car. I ain't never seen no pistol. I ain't never seen man. I ain't did nothing. I was at home. I was at church. Oh, you was? Alright, well, is this you? You on top of the video with the pistol, all this stuff. Shit, doing this, wave. You know how people be waving it with the clip hanging out, waving it. What can you say? I guess you just be like Shaggy. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Even on the blues song, it wasn't me. You can find my drawers, the side of the bed. You didn't find my hat laying on my head. Now he say all that, and he telling you it wasn't him. He say, but if you didn't come out and touch me, meaning physically catch him. So if you're caught physically, what can you say? It's you. And I ain't saying any guy in case you feel me, because I don't know. Like I say, it's a legend. I'm just saying in general what most rappers do. And you have to stop doing it. You have to stop. You have to just stop letting everything be known. You don't have to let it be known. You don't. What happened to the good old days when folks just wear all black with a black ski mask and just black everything when it wasn't cell phone, so you wouldn't have to worry about dropping the cell phone. Just going there with nothing. And you can't drop nothing. But I don't know, man. It's crazy. Because in this day and age, you got what you call Twitter detectives and they internet detectives or whatever. And they gonna solve the case for anybody do. I'm telling you, man. People on the internet don't be having nothing to do, bro. Man, you can go check out my comment section on some videos and people be saying some of the wildest stuff, bro. And I make a video and I be like, y'all, we gotta come down on them comments, man. We can't be saying all that type of stuff. But they'll just keep on with it, man. Keep on with it, keep on with it. And I can't control what nobody say or think. So, and you can't neither. So, just be careful what you do because people at home that don't got nothing to do, that stay on the internet all day long. You feel me? They gonna piece everything together. They gonna go through every account, every picture. They gonna be reading comments. They gonna really be trying to find out stuff. And eventually, when you keep looking for something, you eventually find what you're looking for. You eventually get what you're looking for. So don't give these folks nothing to find. You feel me? Be smart about your moves. Be smart about your steps. But either way, man, they were too public, out in the open. It's like my saying when I be telling y'all with the police. They know what you do, and you know what you do. Just respect what they do and know that they know what you're doing, so you can do what you do, or they can make what you're doing real hard. You feel me? Like real talk. You have to have some respect in there, and doing something like that, just showing them no respect, and you took out a person that had a family. It was somebody husband, somebody cousin, somebody friend. So all that. So there was countless lives that was hurt during that. Mm-hmm. And I ain't promoting this, but let me say this too though. A lot of rap gangster stuff, and like I say, this has been some things been happening behind this. So it should let y'all people that be watching it know who for real and who ain't, because you see what happens when you play with somebody that's loved. And it shouldn't even have to go to that extent. Like what I was saying earlier, I just don't understand I don't understand what make a person so they angry to be ready to throw away their life, to take out another person that our same color, that we all got the same struggle. Like we really do. We all got the same struggle. Y'all stop. I gotta go in here and handle my business, y'all. They didn't gotta do the interacting bad. But yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all like this video. If you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all coming and watching it. As always, me and hold up for you. Do you supposed to know what you want to do? And I'm out. What y'all doing?